Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event. The moment you've all been waiting for. On the right-hand corner, the King of Dreamland, King Dedede. And in the left-hand corner, from Angel Island, Knuckles the Echidna. Alright, you two, I'm gonna want a fair fight. So, let's get ready to... I don't know if that's copyrighted or not, so... Fight! Ha! Alright, come on, hit me with your best shot. Come on. Shot. 1, 2, 3.
Come on,
4,
come on, Dedede.
5,
Come
6,
on.
7.
Oh,
8,
wake up, you
9,
son of a...
10. Knockout! Knock, knock, buddy.
Jeez, Dedede. We've been training for almost a year, and all this for nothing. My goodness. Did you even get any better at boxing?
You know what? This was not a waste of time, Robotnik. I may be past my prime whenever it comes to boxing, but back in my day, I was up there with the greats.
Great. Like who?
Like, Iron Mike Tyson.
You're trying to put yourself in the same vein as Iron Mike Tyson? I mean, come on! I bet you couldn't even beat Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I bet Glass Joe could kick your butt.
Well, how about this? If I can prove to y'all that I can beat Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, even in my state, then you have to take back everything you said and call me one of the greatest boxers ever.
You beat Punch-Out? I've got an IQ of over 300, and I'm still stuck on Bald Bull.
Well, just you wait, Eggman. I'm gonna make sure to prove you wrong with a review. If that intro wasn't obvious enough, today we're playing Punch-Out. Specifically, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. I never liked the fact that they replaced him with Mr. Dream. Even though he is from my home country of Dreamland, I've never been a fan of that Mr. Dream guy. Not after what happened in the war. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out for the NES. This game is a port/remake/sequel of the arcade classics Punch-Out and Super Punch-Out. And this game is widely considered one of the best games on the NES. So, without further ado or introduction, let's start it up. The whole plot of the game is that you're a boxer from the Bronx named Little Mac, and your trainer, Doc Lewis, is there to help you out whenever you need it. Now, you'll fight a whole bunch of people along the way for your chance at glory. To control, you use the B button to punch left, the A button to punch right, up to change your trajectory from a body blow to a jab, left and right to dodge left and right, respectively, down to block, down twice to duck, and the start button to unleash a star punch. Star punches are gotten whenever you punch an opponent at just the right time, a little bit off rhythm, where you catch them off guard and you get a star. You can have up to 3 of them, and you can use them to have a devastating hit. But watch out. They can dodge them. Also, watch out while you're swinging around, cause you might just get blocked. If you get blocked, don't worry, you still got a whole bunch of hearts. But if your hearts go down to 0, you'll turn pink and you can't attack. The only thing to do now is dodge a couple of times, then you'll be able to attack again. All the characters in Punch-Out are very expressive and full of energy and life, making them very memorable. Take, for instance, the very first fighter that you face in the minor circuit, Glass Joe from Paris, France. This guy is very easy. I mean, very easy. Like, I'd be surprised if you got hit. He's got a record of 1 win and 99 losses, and it shows. Hey, look at that. I beat him. Next guy. Also, you know how Mario was the referee in that earlier scene? That's to reference this. Next up's Von Kaiser from Germany, and he's a little bit more aggressive than Glass Joe, but I wouldn't say much easier. As a matter of fact, I'd argue he can actually be easier than Glass Joe at some times, 'cause it's quicker to beat him. But, again, nothing too hard to talk about. Just a German guy who's pretty angry and bobs his head around. Next opponent. Next up is the title bout for the minor circuit. And this guy is Piston Honda from Japan. He's the first fighter that I'd argue is actually pretty decent at fighting. He's not easy first time around. He's got quick jabs, and, well, he's got a special move called the Honda Rush, which you can either block and or dodge the incoming flurry of punches, or what I like to do is punch him in the gut whenever he comes in, which knocks him down instantly. But overall, it's a pretty good fight and worthy of the minor circuit championship. Now, it's time to train with Doc. It goes without saying that I absolutely love these cutscenes, but at the end of this cutscene, you actually get a password that takes you to the next circuit. Speaking of the next circuit, let's talk about the major circuit lowest ranked guy, Don Flamenco from Spain. I guess he's a lover, not a fighter. And I guess that's truly the case, because first off, he's not one to throw the first punch, and once you get him in a loop of left, right, he'll go down without attacking again. He's easier than Glass Joe. Don Flamenco, I bet you were the one who lost to Glass Joe. Ah, man. I bet this mockery won't come to bite me in the butt later on. Next up's my personal favorite character, King Hippo, who comes from the South Pacific, specifically the Hippo Islands. And, well, you might be thinking, how the heck am I supposed to take down such a gigantic monstrosity? Well, gotta wait for him to open up his mouth, punch him in there, and then keep on punching the bandage on his gut. He may have a lot of health, but knock him down once and he's out for good. The next fighter is Great Tiger from India, and he is quite a quick fighter. You gotta watch the turban on his head, and when that jewel blinks, you know you gotta dodge. Soon, he'll start throwing uppercuts, which they're not too hard to dodge. Overall, he would be a little bit easier, except there's this one attack, which I like to call the Jewel Rush. The Jewel Rush is basically where he uses his magic abilities and warps around the ring, and all you can do is block, 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 block. But the good news is if you block all the time, you'll be able to knock him down in one punch. So, overall, really nice fight. Now to the Major Circuit Champion. Bald Bull from Istanbul. The game's not throwing any punches with this guy, pun entirely intended. This guy is superbly fast, and his hits are very powerful. I'd recommend dodging as many as you can. He also likes to mix it up from a quick jab, to a side swipe, to an uppercut. But get the pattern down for a while and you'll be okay. That is, until the bull charge happens. He'll back up, and it's either you or him. I know that you can dodge it, but if you dodge it, he'll just keep on doing bull charge after bull charge. Never ending. So, it's either you land the hit on his stomach, or he lands a hit on you. Either way, one of you guys is going straight down. And that guy was not me. Anyways, off to the next circuit. Training again, Doc. By the way, I may not have mentioned this, but the graphics and music in this game are some of the best on the NES, and they hold up very well today. I absolutely love this game. Next guy up is Piston Honda? Yeah, apparently he's in the World Circuit, despite only being ranked as the champion of the minor circuit. So, anyways, how's his fight? Well, he's even easier than he was in the minor circuit. He may be a bit quicker, but if you land this punch right here, then he's going down. Like, he won't get back up. Next, from the USSR before it collapsed, is Soda Popinski. That's in Russia. Anyways, fun fact, did you know that this guy in the arcade was called Vodka Drunkinsky, and they had to censor his name because of, well, vodka. That's an alcoholic drink. Anyways, how about the fight itself? Well, this Russian's one quick man. And, well, he does a lot of swinging around. He likes side punches, and he also loves uppercuts. And let's be real, he's doing pretty good for a guy who drinks quote-unquote soda. Yeah, he's not an easy fight, but put him away and off to the next round. Hey, did you think Bald Bull was a little bit too easy the first time? Well, here he is again, and he's out for blood. More specifically, he's not gonna go down with regular punches anymore, unless it's with the bull charge. Now you gotta use stars to knock him down. And I think the only way that you can actually beat this time is with a TKO. But still, power through it, and we'll go to the next guy. Flamenco Strikes Back. The Return of Dawn. Wish I wouldn't have made fun of him earlier, because guess what? He actually attacks. But then he'll go right back to the goading, which is where you punch him? Yeah, here's the thing about this time. He'll just keep letting you punch, and he'll block for a while. And then the next thing you know, you'll be down to 0 hearts and he'll try to pummel you. So, there's that. But, power through it, and next thing you know, you'll be at the next opponent. And that next opponent is Mr. Sandman from Philadelphia. And his bark is worse than his bite. All you gotta do is dodge his jabs, then dodge his hooks, and then make sure to keep jabbing him in the stomach after punching him in the face. Then, he'll do his Dreamland Express, which is 1, 2, 3 uppercuts. Dodge that, punch him in the face, and then go wild on his stomach. He should go down eventually. And that brings us to Super Macho Man from Hollywood, the champion of the world circuit. This guy is hard, very worthy of the World Circuit Championship. You see, he's got uppercuts as a normal attack, a sweeping clothesline attack, and then a macho spin, which is a super duper devastating, take out half your health if it hits you, clothesline. But that's not the hardest part. The hardest part is whenever he gets back up and he does his macho spin, which is between 3 to, sometimes I've had him go up to 11 clothesline punches, all of which take out all your health. But power through it, get the timing down, and give him the good old 1-2, and the world circuit will be yours. Once you defeat Macho Man, a newspaper, print date April Fool's Day, will show that Little Mac has become the new champion. And honest to goodness, this is an amazing conclusion to the game. But we're not done yet. We still gotta fight Iron Mike Tyson.
Oh, would you look at that, Robotnik? I got to Mike Tyson. That is true. But you sure as heck can't beat him. I'd bet my spare pair of glasses on it.
Sweet. My eyesight's been getting dodgy in my old age. Mike Tyson in his prime was unstoppable and worthy of being the heavyweight champ of the world. His video game counterpart is no different. The first minute and 30 seconds, he'll start pulling haymakers, which are hard as all get out to get away from. Then, he'll start jabbing at you, which will only be signaled by a wink. Don't get too comfortable with this though, because by round 2, his jabs will have gotten even quicker. He also starts pulling a couple more haymakers, but unlike the ones prior, they only take away half your health. Look at me talking about, only half your health. What I'm trying to say is that this boss is hard, and he'll even have a jab flurry, which is predicated by a whole bunch of blinks. Sometimes you can get a star from it by hitting him, and other— Oh my god! Oh my god!
Woohoo! Yeah! I beat Iron Mike Tyson!
Oh my gosh, he beat Mike Tyson!
He beat Mike Tyson.
He beat Mike Tyson!
He beat Mike Tyson.
He beat Mike Tyson! He beat Mike Tyson!
He beat Mike Tyson?
He beat Mike Tyson?
Wow!
Hey, did I hear correct that King Dedede beat Mike Tyson? Is that true, Robotnik?
Yes. And it's with a heavy heart that I have to bestow upon you my spare pair of glasses. Cost a lot, so don't scuff them up. I'm going home to build a new badnik.
You know what? Robotnik left before I could have a chance to tell him that Mike Tyson's Punch-Out's my favorite NES game. And that I love it a whole bunch. And he even won me a pair of sunglasses. Well, this has been King Dedede, and I'll see y'all in the next review.